You probably have an idea what your offer can be. I know a lot of the women that I work with are like, well, I want to do an ebook. I really want to do a course. They don't really understand the commitment or what it entails, but they have a thought. If you're like, I literally have no idea what I can offer, let's talk about it. Think about what people say, like, can I pick your brain? Meaning people really understand that you are good at it, whether you like it or not. When I was growing up, my mom would get so many questions on filling out immigration papers, which is insane. Like, English is not her first language. She helped get the not only residency but citizenship. That was like, girl, you should have charged back then, okay? You would have made hella money. Just of that alone, think about something like that. Who asks you to pick your brain about the same thing all the time? The next thing, what are you good at? Maybe you are a good organizer. Perhaps you love plants and you thrive in plants. Something in the kitchen, with kids, in marriage. So many different possibilities. And yes, that can be with your current position, with your current job, whatever the case may be. What are you good at? Next thing is, what would you do for free? I would set up people's courses. I would make their sales pages for free. And I know because I've done it. What would you do for free? That might be an indicator of a possible offer that you have there. Last but not least, what pays well? What pays well in your industry or in something that you like? And when you find those, brainstorm them. Get a piece of paper down, really brainstorm all of these questions. You're gonna figure out your ideal client. Who are you talking to? My ideal client is a little mixture of not super fancy, low maintenance for the most part, but I know that my ideal client has either an entrepreneurial spirit, wants to be a creator, or is a full-on business owner that wants to get online and hasn't fully figured out how to do it yet. I also know that they are either in their late 20s merging into their late 30s. They understand kid/mom life. And because of that, I can talk about that. A lot of my messaging is not around parenthood, but they still understand that I'm a mom. Do you know your customer journey? If they find you on Instagram, what's the next step? Let's say that you want a freebie, right? And that freebie, you're gonna be able to send them because they say DM, free download, they DM you, you give them the link. Then what? If you're sending 12 emails, what do those emails entail? When are you gonna send them an offer? When are you gonna hard sell them? When are you gonna give them a discount? You need to write it out. And it doesn't have to be in a whiteboard. You can do it on a Notion. You can do it on a sticky pad. If you have nothing to sell, that's okay. We're gonna figure out a digital product for you in just a moment. So when you're attracting your ideal client, that's like all your reels, all your juicy stuff, all the things that attract. Then you convert them. So free download, they follow you, whatever the case may be. Close equals I made a sale, they bought something from me. But this is just as important as attracting, delighting them. How can you have them become your super fans and they love every single thing you do? So whether you start selling chips or tortillas or calcetines or socks or whatever, they will buy anything from you because you delighted them. Content that converts. So there are different ways you're gonna be able to grow. When you're first starting to talk about yourself, rebrand yourself, you need to be showing up daily. And as often as possible. Whatever often means for you, I think that you should go 2 to 3 times a day. But if that's not doable, at least 1 time a day. And in that caption, making sure that you tell the story. What's been working a lot for me is when I show not only my story, the aesthetic side of things, but also the result. What do people want me to help them with? And did I already get that result? Now there is different type of content on Instagram specifically, so let's talk about it. Attraction content is what people like, what attracts my ideal client. So this content does address pain points, meaning look, this is what you don't have and this is what you could have, and they need your solution. This is definitely when you want to position yourself as that expert. Definitely. Super cute B-roll. The next thing is nurturing content. This is gonna stir up that engagement for you. And this can be in your stories because people already followed you and you get to nurture them in there. What type of tips can I have? What type of relationship can I have with my people? This content is specifically going to continue building that relationship, making sure that they respond to your stories, they share it. I highly suggest that you do continue doing that, but also relevant to your niche or whatever it is that you want to continue talking about. Next type of content is valuable content. So tips, tricks, things like that. I wouldn't say you do everything. You don't want to give every single thing away. Enough to where they're going to be able to be curious to buy your thing. And obviously relatable content that it's like, dude, Same, I feel that way. Oh my God, me too. I still have another step. You need to add email marketing into this sequence. And that's exactly what we're talking about in the next video. Bye.